Have you ever wondered if an ancient book could teach us how to change our destiny? Each person's life, whether filled with hardships or blessings, is deeply connected to how we think and act. In ancient literature, Journey to the West, the classic novel about the pilgrimage of the monk Tang Sanzang and his 4 disciples, goes beyond an exciting tale of demons and challenges. It holds profound philosophies about human nature and ways of living. Could this story be a key to changing our thinking and transforming our destiny? Let's explore the symbolism of characters in Journey to the West, a deep perspective on the human mind. Why does the pilgrimage feature a magical monkey, a kind monk, a gluttonous pig, and a diligent warrior? In Journey to the West, each character symbolizes different aspects of human nature. Sun Wukong, the energetic and clever monkey, represents the mind. Constantly changing and adapting, he reflects how our minds are always shifting in response to circumstances. Tang Sanzang represents the Buddha nature within us, our purity and compassion, constantly striving toward goodness. Embodies embodies desire, our cravings and attachments, especially toward material and emotional fulfillment. Jing symbolizes diligent hands, while the white dragon horse represents unwavering willpower, guiding the journey through every obstacle. When we realize that each character represents a part of ourselves, we can begin the journey to self-awareness. To continue this journey, let's see why Sun Wukong couldn't escape the 5-element mountain and what that lesson tells us about life. The 5-element mountain, the 5 poisons of the mind and the bonds that tie us. Despite all his powers, why couldn't Sun Wukong escape from the 5-element mountain? In his pursuit of freedom, Sun Wukong was trapped under the 5-element mountain, which symbolizes the 5 poisons that cloud and bind the human mind: greed, anger, ignorance, pride, and doubt. These elements keep us locked in suffering, preventing us from finding peace. Greed is unending desire. Anger is an inability to stay calm under adversity. Ignorance is blindness to the truth. Pride is arrogance and self-importance. Doubt is constant suspicion and lack of trust. No matter how strong he was, Sun Wukong couldn't escape the 5-element mountain until he recognized that his impulsiveness, pride, and desires were his biggest obstacles. This is also a lesson for us. To free ourselves, we must train our minds and release what misguides us. The 5 poisons keep us in a safe but painful zone. So how can we move past it? Next, we'll explore the 8 trigrams furnace, the place that tempers the mind to gain clarity. The 8 trigrams furnace and the fire eyes, a testament to enlightenment. Have you ever wondered why Sun Wukong has fire eyes that see through illusions? In Journey to the West, Sun Wukong endures trials within the 8 trigrams furnace, strengthening his will and gaining enlightenment. His fire eyes symbolize the ability to see the truth, no longer blinded by illusions. This clarity is the result of a tough refining process, during which the mind is no longer swayed by desires and prejudices. In life, reaching this state enables us to understand the true meaning of happiness and purpose. To overcome life's challenges, we need clear vision. But can someone relying solely on intellect succeed? Let's proceed with Tang Sanzang's lessons on compassion and patience. Tang Sanzang and the Buddha nature, compassion and determination. What allows someone to retain compassion and kindness despite a life full of hardships? Tang Sanzang represents the Buddha nature in Journey to the West, symbolizing human compassion and purity. No matter how many trials he faces, he never loses faith in people, always believing in the goodness of others. Tang Sanzang is not only Sun Wukong's master, but also a guide who brings out the best in each disciple. This mirrors how we need to find compassion within ourselves, to face challenges without losing our essence. Tang Sanzang guides the group through daunting challenges. But is compassion strong enough to conquer desire? Let's delve into Jubaji's story to learn how we deal with everyday temptations. Jubaji, desire and how to control it. Is desire what makes us weak, or can it become a source of growth if controlled? In Journey to the West, Jubaji embodies desire, the cravings and attachments of human nature. Desire isn't inherently bad, but when uncontrolled, it can lead us astray. Jubaji's constant craving for comfort and indulgence reflects our vulnerability to temptations. However, when we learn to manage it, we can transform desire into a positive drive for growth. Desire isn't entirely bad, but only when we can control it does it become a true motivator for progress. To understand further, let's turn to Sha Wujing and the strength of hard work. Sha Wujing, the power of perseverance and hard work, is success due to luck, or does it stem from perseverance and continual effort? Sha Wujing symbolizes diligent hands, always working and contributing. In life, hard-working hands represent continuous effort, helping us build success and overcome difficulties. Sha Wujing teaches us that perseverance is never in vain. With steady faith and hard work, we can achieve success. Hard-working and determined hands are the foundation for success. But what truly is each person's goal? Let's conclude with the final lesson, the empty scriptures. The empty scriptures. Truth lies in experience, not in words. What is the real truth, and what is the meaning of life? At the end of the journey, Tang Sanzang and his disciples find that the scriptures they bring back are empty. This represents how truth isn't contained in written words, but in human experience. The story of the empty scriptures reminds us that the journey is more important than the destination. Live and experience, only then can you grasp the true essence of life. The journey of seeking the scriptures, a lesson on enlightenment and self-development. Journey to the West isn't just a mythical tale of Tang Sanzang's arduous pilgrimage with his disciples. It's also a philosophical journey about life and enlightenment. Each character and challenge they face represents aspects of our minds, from greed, arrogance, to compassion and patience. Their barriers and internal battles reflect our daily struggles. The story ends with the empty scriptures, emphasizing that the truth of life isn't found in theory or books, but in real experience. We often search for happiness in distant places, forgetting that true happiness comes from understanding and mastering our own minds. Through the symbols and trials and journey to the West, we learn an invaluable lesson. The journey to enlightenment isn't about eradicating desires or hardships, but learning to overcome them with compassion and resilience. When we understand and accept the complex parts of ourselves, we find peace and make progress, achieving freedom from within. Finally, just as the pilgrimage ends with empty scriptures, our lives don't need a singular answer or goal. More importantly, it's the process of experiencing and overcoming challenges and the values we cultivate along the way. Each of us is a unique version of ourselves on a pilgrimage, and with patience, compassion, and a clear mind, we can achieve enlightenment, not in some distant place, but within our own hearts.